Howdy, y'all. Looks like there's two of you in here. We can get started. I'd like to check my audio first, if you could. React in the chat there. Let me know. So lost. Looks like I lost my mind. What we're looking at, I'm going to assume I have audio. Thank you for the thumbs ups. Trump stood in front of these on his 70th birthday in the atrium of the Bank of America building. Excuse my voice. I'm still not well. Getting better all the time. Getting back to what we were talking about. Please excuse me. Wow. Anyways, on his 70th birthday, 7 months, 7 weeks, 7 days before he took office on his inauguration. What we're looking at, if you look in the top left corner, we're looking at a giant, a titan. And we're looking at men digging in their veins. Might want to look in the Roger Spur at Mud Fossil University. Now, if you can see, those men are split down the middle. The division. Union, non-union, maybe? I don't know. But that's where we were. And there's an EQ to the left and people to the right pointing up into the hills of the buried in the mounds. That would be moving into despotism. We have the Nephilim, red-headed giants, frolicking, coming through the portal. There's the sun, God's son. Vowels. Watch your vowels, y'all. They're tricky. Very tricky. The word that starts with a vowel is a negative, which means investigation means no investigation. They have us talking backwards. Back to what we're looking at. We see sky. There's a dome off in the back. You know, that's what, if we could see a 4G, what it looked like. It's a dome. 5G has a radar antenna, which is beam forming, and it can do that individually. Whereas 4G LTE encompasses a whole area, like a dome. We have the row houses. They look very similar to a wall, we do not. Confinement. Just below those row houses, we have some street signs. Nowhere to go. We have a hazmat suit. What looks like maybe an Indian in the background back there, coming to the left. And then the guy in the blue knit hat. Okay, let's pull away from them for a moment. And we obviously see the Georgia Guidestones. Excuse me. Mm. Mm. from there, we see a man chained to it, crucified. And the man in the red looks like he's sneaking around. I don't know what he's doing. And then we've got the pregnant lady. God, she's neutral. She doesn't want to be there. Another fella in green. And then we've got that guy reaching his hand out. See? Look at his chest. He's emaciated. Towards the man in the knit cap with his hand out, and the hazmat man. So we have pestilence. Who is the man in the blue hat? It's a knit cap. Well, the knit cap was invented. They actually call that hat a toque, as opposed to a toboggan. Slide down the hill on the toboggan, and you wear a toque, knit cap. Frenchman. Coming back across, we have the industrial complex, the MIC, M-I-C, to the Vatican. You see the nun? Above the nun. That's a protest sign, better known as a picket sign. You're not protesting, you're picketing. The way you protest in a constitutional republic is by right, by written word. Protests mean nothing. They laugh about it. It's called picketing. Above the picket sign, where people have no say, is the three flags of the axis of evil. Be the Vatican, Columbia, in the city of London. The city of London is a 1 mile conclave that is a nation of itself within the city called London. London, the city, is not City of London, and the City of London is not London, the city. It's its own nation state, just like District of Columbia is not part of the United States of America. It is its own nation state. No different than, and they're all affiliated with the Holy See, which is, some say the 13 families, but the 12 families that claim bloodlines back to the pharaohs. I can never remember their name. They're Italian sounding, and I can think of one that, and it doesn't sound Italian to me, but that's because when I grew up, Sassoon, and they have long moved to the east, and this is a shift to the east. Looking at in my opinion, and from what I've seen and what I witnessed, knowledge, having witnessed, but yet for the sake of YouTube, my opinion would be that September 23rd, 2017, through 7 years. Halfway point was Ides of March. Dead money. And we're moving into this. There's our black hole sun. Jacob's ladder. If you'll getting off of Jacob's ladder, has the eye of providence, whatever you want to call it, all-seeing eye in it. And the black hole is taking the woman away in a cube. That's referring to Q, for instance, which is run by IBM. Their integrated machine systems D-Wave is called Q, and it's been deployed since 2013, according to Jordy Rose, who invented them and deployed them. And they now control the AI that has omnipresence through 4G LTE and can target trace individually the 5G antenna, giving omnipresence. As the Presbyterians used a burning bush, top of the building at the Trade and Tryon in Charlotte, Carolina, represents the burning bush. See a pyramid that has been finished. Capstone has been placed. And no longer do we see the black and white checks. We see the red and white. That's inferring our going from Scottish Rite to York Rite control every 120 or thereabouts. It's a 100-year deal. King Hammurabi of the Anunnaki set forth the 70 platinum, which was last year 7583, I believe it was, of the lunar calendar that these people go by. And according to Signs Unveiled, that would be the Irish, the Moorish, not Irish, Swarthy, actually. Scottish Rite of Technology, York Rite, medical, hospitalers, bloodlines, life's in the blood, vampires. The red to the right that cuts the boy's face in half, if you flip it, push them back together, you get a heart with a demon's face in it. Now, the boy, is that Baron? That's a Templar's jacket. In the right sleeve, there's an inordinate amount of wrinkles because it's there that it says William. See the right-hand man of William? He's standing with the 90-degree stance. That is a Templar. That can be argued who that is. And then we've got slope back forehead, but yet looks like androgyne, doesn't it? Thin wrist. Time traveler. And they're trying to figure out what in the world is going on. What is this? Confusion everywhere. Now remember, Trump has a 58-story building. That is his residential tower, which has a matching 58-story residential or building next to it on 5th Street, 5th Avenue. And it has the penthouse, he numbered 66. And it is a golden gilded altar to Apollyon the Destroyer, who brings pestilence and then brings the cure, requiring blood sacrifice in the process. He has channeled, aka Lucifer. And he's bringing in a golden age. And according to the Vatican, Lucifer is God and Jesus is his son. And they've declared that decade on Easter and broadcasted around the world in song. Those exact words. So there you go. And I'll go now. 23 minutes. Hope everybody got a little something out of that. Doesn't matter where we're going, what we're doing, social credit, score, the whole nine. It can't be stopped now. If it ever could have been. Such trickery, even the saints have been fooled, if you ask me. But opinions are like assholes. We all got one. Unless, of course, you were in the last golden age, 400 years ago or more, when it ended, or thereabouts. And they didn't have bathrooms. Bells everywhere. Bell, 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 bell. Boom.